Be still and know that I am. Which I am? That I am. The one that was there before the foundation of the earth. The one that was there before the foundation of the space. Another name for the I am is wisdom. In the Bible, wisdom is said to be with that which has always been. When that which has always been was creating the foundation of the earth, when it was creating the pillars, setting the pillars of the space, when it was creating the oceans and the clouds and the suns and giving them their boundaries, wisdom was beside it, daily being its delight. I can't remember how the Bible put it again because it's been a while I read it. So be still and know that I am. In the silence, in meditation, in quietness, when you go in meditation, when you go in quietness, then you will find the I am sleeping and dreaming a dream. The I am is sleeping, dreaming a dream, dreaming that it is you, that it is me. A good way to understand is when you go to bed at night. There are some processes that happens when we are asleep at night or during the day, wherever. When we go to bed, when we are sleeping, some few things can be noticed. One of the things that can be noticed is the fact that there is nobody there knowing anything. There is no knower of the event. So it can also be described as the experience of absolutely nothing. Inside this nothingness, where the knower has disappeared, inside the nothingness, something is happening. This something that is happening remains unknown because there is no knower to know anything. It is only when we wake up that the knower returns, and then the knower goes, I dreamt oh. It's like I dreamt oh. I dreamt about something oh. The same way, the same thing that applies to man is the same thing that applies to God. God is sleeping, not knowing anything, and he is dreaming a dream. And that dream is dreaming that he is you, he is me. Just the way you go to bed at night and you dream a dream, and when you are dreaming, there is nobody knowing the dreamer. It is only when you wake up that you remember that you had a dream and that you were a dreamer, and that inside the dream, one masquerade was pursuing you and you almost died. But before you died, you woke up. It is when you wake up that you remember that, oh, I dreamt and I was the dreamer. The same thing applies to the great I am. The great I am is sleeping soundly, dreaming a dream, and he is dreaming that he is you. And when we look at this dream world, we notice how complex it is. We notice its complexity compared to our own flimsy dreams. When you wake up from a dream, you hardly remember any details. It's usually very flimsy. It just maybe, for example, a masquerade is pushing you. Maybe the masquerade wore red and carried three kings. And he was calling your name. The masquerade was calling your name. Come here, come here. And maybe because you don't have any fire in your body. So you are running and shouting, help, help me. Yeah. But when we look at our own dream, when we look at our reality, don't forget this reality is the dream that God is dreaming. When we look at it and we look at its complexities, then we are able to appreciate the power of this God. Because if God can dream something this complex, I don't know if you would agree about the complexity of this dream. I mean, look at the sun, look at the moon, look at the ocean, look at the billions of humans. Look at what we have created. Today we are discussing AI. Tomorrow we are discussing robots. Next tomorrow, AI will take over government, AI will take over finances, it will take over almost everything. And it is the great I am dreaming the dream. But this dream that the I am is dreaming, it is possible that God wakes up inside of the dream. Now, naturally, when we go to bed and we dream, there is nobody knowing the dream. There is nobody knowing the dreamer. There is nobody knowing the dream until we wake up. When we wake up, that's when we remember that, oh, we were dreaming. But there are situations that can happen such that you know that you are dreaming while you are in the dream. You can become aware inside of your dream that this is a dream and you are dreaming, and you will remember that, oh, you slept somewhere, that you know that you slept somewhere in your bed. Now you won't be able to pinpoint where your bed is, you won't be able to pinpoint the location, but you remember that you slept some few minutes ago, but you are now in a strange world, a strange dream world. If it has not happened to you, I'm sorry. There are ways that that you can um, uh, what's that word? There are ways you can. There are things that you can do to trigger such events. I mean, there are so many things that you can do. There are a lot of YouTube videos that you can watch. They call it lucid dreaming. There are so many things that you can do to trigger it, because it is very wonderful that you have the experience to become aware in your dream that you are dreaming. It's a wonderful experience. You have it once and your life turns around. You have it once and you will look at this reality differently. But that's not the bowl of contention. The bowl of contention right now is, how can how can God wake up in this particular dream? Since we know that this is a dream world and we know that God is sleeping, and in the Bible we are told that the kingdom of God is in you. We are told that God is in you. We are told that Christ is in you. So it makes sense that this God, this Christ, can wake up and realize that this is a dream. Because if there's going to be any waking up in this dream, in this reality, then it will be the I am waking up. So how can we trigger it? How can we go to God and tap him and say, hey, wake up? We do that through meditation. We do that through introspection. Believe me when I tell you that most of our thinking go unconscious. We don't know that we are thinking. And this thinking, these thought processes control our day-to-day activities unknowingly. We don't know, it's just happening. But it becomes aware, we become aware of this unconscious movement when we begin to cultivate silence. And there are two ways to cultivate silence: through meditation and through introspection. The introspection comes in asking questions on why you are thinking the way you are thinking, why you are behaving the way you are behaving, why you are acting the way you are acting. Instead of acting and just forgetting about it, then you are going, instead of that, you are going within and asking, why did I just act that way? And then you allow the thoughts lead you to more questions about self. This is the way to know self. And to know self is to know God. To know self is to go and touch God and say, hey, wake up. Please wake up. The more we do that, the more we introspect, the more we meditate, the more we are able to get to God and touch Him to say, wake up. And when He wakes up, you will know. You will know because He is the light of the world. And you are the world. You are the world. I am the world. Because without me, there is no world. Without you, there is no world. So to understand that, think about when you go to bed. When you sleep, there is nothing. Everything disappears. As powerful as everything is, as powerful as the sun is, the moon is, the oceans, the people, everything disappears until you come back. So begin today to meditate. It's a very simple thing. Give yourself 5 minutes. You have 24 hours in a day. About 8 hours is used to sleep. The remaining hours you used to do one or two things. Just take 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes to sit and be quiet. Or if you don't have time for that, always find ways to introspect. Why did I make that move? Why did I think that way? Why did I act that way? Why? Always ask questions, and ask questions to reveal yourself to yourself. In that way, you begin to touch God and say, hey, wake up. I hope this helps.